Wales, well, nothing but a win will do for them to finish top of the pool. But how much will the injury to forward Richie Pugh have impacted on the plans of Paul John? Rhodri Davies, a hard-hitting centre in 15s, is the replacement. Wales will have worked out the mathematics, but what is certain is that they will have to restrict the Blitzbokkers' scoring capacity in the next 15 minutes if they happen to end up runners-up in this pool. Wales have never defeated South Africa in the IRB World Sevens Series, but they came ever so close in Georgia in December when they lost narrowly by 22 points to 21. So here come the teams. Wales led by Jevon Groves, and Kyle Brown is the captain of the Blitzbokker, South Africa. The very experienced referee for this match is Andrew Lees from Australia, who's refereed any number of finals in recent seasons. Looking to step up from the Sevens tournaments, looking for further international honours. So South Africa 5th on the tournament table on 56 points. Wales have scored 18 points from 4 tournaments. Returned from the US of A for the first time this season, empty-handed. Cecil Africa, the star player for South Africa at the Las Vegas Sevens, which they won last month, will kick off. Kicks long. Finds the shortest man on the park for Wales, Lee Rees, and a rare mistake from the youngster gives South Africa a foothold on the Welsh 22.
Well, they're starting this game, South Africa, as they did against Hong Kong, with a big, deep kick, and Kyle Brown, their captain, made an impact right from the get-go. I think when that was the best 7 minutes of rugby that we've seen. South Africa absolutely devastating.
Certainly are. Right. Paul Delport to Sibusiso Sitole. This will be quite an arm wrestle, I can assure you. Rhodri Davies goes in to retrieve the ball for Wales. Good work initially. But Wales give away a penalty. Kyle Brown, the captain, on the ball. Considering options left and right. Wales given the ball away twice already. And Frankie Horn on the angle. Kyle Brown, the captain, tackled by Adam Thomas and Rhys Jones. Wales under pressure in their own 22. Cecil Africa spots the gap. Takes the inside shoulder, the weak shoulder of Lee Rees. Still advantage South Africa. They've got to the try line. Have they grounded the ball? They have now. Cecil Africa keeps his record of scoring in every game so far. 2 against Spain, 2 against Hong Kong. He scored a first against Wales. Yeah,
53rd in total as well, and he is really a try-scoring machine. Top point scorer on the IRB circuit this year. Now that's Chris Stride trying to go the short route, and then once it came back, he used the post as his friend right there, knowing that no defender from Wales will be able to cut that off. Conversion is good.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, will he... the pressure came from the kickoff. I'm just wondering whether they targeted Lee Rees as a potential weakness, because we know so that these coaches, they study each other's play, and they know each other's play so well. They study the videos.
Well, they've taken a lot of confidence from Las Vegas, haven't they? And talking with Paul True earlier in the week, that man on screen right there, Cecil Africa, he is like the Wasali Sarevi of Fiji.
This time, it's a shorter kick taken by Jevon Groves. Well taken by the Wales captain, Rhys, to Adam Thomas. Jones finds the gap, tackled though by the number 7 there was Branko Dupria. So referee Lees will call them back. Paul John, the Welsh coach who led his squad to the Sevens World Cup Championship in Dubai in 2009.
Now, I question the reason of pulling up the advantage so soon. Most teams like South Africa, Fiji and New Zealand actually relish at the opportunity of having the ball with the defence scattered as opposed to bringing it back to a set piece like this.
So Rodri Davis takes his place in the middle on that scrum where Richie Pugh would normally be. The Scarlets flanker injured earlier on in the game against Spain. Oh, good barnstorming run here from Sibusiso Sithole. Splits the Welsh defence, and that's a marvellous score, an individual score now then. On his feet over the dead ball line. That's what Alex Cuthbert, I think, is trying to suggest to the referee. He'll have a word with the touch judge in goal. Ball touched down before Sibusiso Sithole's legs carried him over the dead ball line. Good try for Sithole.
Yeah, no, this was all about running the right angle. Formality for Africa, and have a look at this. It's the angle that he came back on right there in between the two Welsh players, and just the leg drive as well, the strong momentum. Hearing Nigel Starmer-Smith talk earlier about Paul True keeping an eye on Sithole ever since he was in the secondary schools representative 2008 and SA under-20 player last year.
But simple rugby again, attacking the weak inside shoulder, that time of Christian Phillips. Another variation, a kick downfield this time. Centre field finds Adam Thomas, a newcomer this season to the Wales squad. Jevon Groves finds himself at scrum half. Let's see what Wales can do with ball in hand. Rees back to Jones to Groves. Gets past the first man. Where's the support? Good. Solid run there from Jevon Groves. Away goes Cuthbert. Up to the Wales 22. Christian Phillips looks for the gap, offloads to Rodri Davis. That's an excellent try for Wales. Good skills from the Welsh, and that's certainly brought the crowd to its feet here. Just the second try for Rodri Davis, but what an important try, just as it looked as if South Africa were going to run away with this match.
Yeah, the 27-year-old from the Newport Gwent Dragons, and that was a total team try. Everybody doing their role, everybody doing their part. And it was the leg drive that really impressed me. Alex Cuthbert with the last part there. And what about the offload from Christian Phillips? A man on debut. Well, he doesn't look like he's on his first tournament.
Christian Phillips was in Warren Gatland's Wales squad last year at 20 years of age. And he's certainly maturing with every game. But, you know, he doesn't get all the chances down there at the Ospreys, where Shane Williams, of course, amongst others like Tommy Bowe, are keeping him on the sidelines. Kyle Brown taken high by Adam Thomas. Chris Dry to Frankie Horn. Giving chase is Jevon Groves. He's certainly up for this one, is Jevon Groves. Trying to release the ball. Illegally done, says the referee, with a little word from the touch judge as well, possibly. Groves trying to punch that ball away.
Well, I've just been impressed by Kyle Brown, his leadership. And just in the big moments, we saw it there from the kickoff win. That relationship that he has with Frankie Horn, Horn doing the lifting, just getting up and claiming possession. That's the key to after scoring a try.
Oh, neat little reverse pass there from Paul Delport. The switch between Africa and Frankie Horn. The muscular Frankie Horn. Was that ball lost forward? No, says the referee. Play on. It's there once again for Kyle Brown. They move it quickly through Paul Delport, the former Springbok captain. The long, wide pass out on the right to... not sure who that was. Quite got his number. Sithole was another penalty. Wales giving up another penalty and a try. A simple try for South Africa. Too many mistakes at the moment. Paul Delport then gets a try just at the stroke of half-time.
Well, Wales are pleading their case. No point complaining now. Tries on the board. Read about it tomorrow in the paper. And Delport knew that he had the advantage. They hadn't retired the 10 metres. It's just quick thinking right here. Wales guilty of infringing in their own half. Look at that. Yep. Won't score too many easier than that. That's their third of this match.
Yeah, the statistics...
South Africa sending out a message to everybody win.
Certainly they are, because I'm just looking at the stats here, Willie, and South Africa, well, they've got 100% tackle completion to Wales' 85. Wales have committed 2 errors, maybe more. Penalties and free kicks conceded 3, given away the ball on 5 occasions, and that's why they trail South Africa at the break by 21. other players opportunities, the likes of Christian Phillips. So Wales then get a restart, hoisted high by Rhys Jones. Quite a challenge for the ball, claimed though by South African captain Kyle Brown, chased down by Lee Rhys. Yes, he can pull him to ground. Advantage Wales. Now then, let's see what they can do. I've seen an excellent try scored in the end by Rodri Davis. Thomas, he's looked good, I have to say, in the tournaments that he's competed in. His first taste of Sevens rugby. Christian Phillips, Cuthbert. He's got pace, but he needs a little extra space though. Davis spots the gap, strong. He'll hold the ball up. Rhys Jones almost to the South African try line, halfway line rather. African half, that's what I'm trying to say. Cuthbert gets past one man, Branko de Pria. And what's happening here? Yeah, thought the man had come off his feet, Paul Delport. Away goes Lee Rhys. Can he take advantage? Rhys Jones looks for someone on the wide outside. Christian Phillips, though, had gone on the inside track. Cuthbert. Wales looking good here at the moment. One more pass could do it. Cuthbert, he's over, and the touch judge flag stays down. It's up to the touch judge in goal, and I think Andrew Lees will have a word.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Did he knock on before he grounded the ball, or was it a proper grounding? 100%? Definitely? Okay.
Andrew Lees quite happy. And it's a try.
And that's try number 26th in his career. He backed himself. I thought he had blown a great opportunity because he had support, and all he had to do was basically come on the inside and allow the space for the free Welsh player. He backed his own skills, and have a look at this on the replay. Coming out wide, getting on the outside of Kyle Brown, that was the key because there was no more defenders, and then once they pushed it out, too quick for Chris Dry, backed himself against Delport. Big, long, reaching out, great response.
Yeah, he's got a good step as Alex Cuthbert, and he's got a fair turn of pace as well. So 21 plays 12, 2 minutes into the second half. Well, I was asking for Wales to score first in the second period. That they have done. They still trail by 2 scores, though. A little too far, perhaps, that kick from the restart. And that's an aspect perhaps Wales will have to concentrate on, because I've said time and time again, the top teams, they employ and they engage one specific player to chase the ball at the restart. Just Dry to Johannes Boom Prinsloo, one of the South African Rugby Union contracted players in this Blitzbokker squad. Cecil Africa again cuts back inside Cuthbert. Rhys can't grab hold of Branko de Pria the first time. He does the second time, but to no avail because Paul Delport was in close support. And that's a second try for the former captain.
Second for the former captain, fourth for the Baby Box. And they're hardly the Baby Box the way they're playing. This is just all class. That relationship and that commitment that they have between Africa and Dupree. They know each other so well. Lovely fend, and look at the pace. Well, it's right across the board when you look at South Africa win. There wouldn't be a slug in that whole starting 12. And Delport just runs such great supportive lines, doesn't he?
Yep. Paul Delport first appeared in the Sevens squad in 2003 when he played alongside the current coach Paul True. And you'll have learned a lot, and you know, he's been his captain on the field as well, has Paul Delport. Such experience in this South African side, and confidence levels are high now, certainly after that win in Las Vegas last month. 28 points to 12. Jones with a kick. Africa is back there. He's on his own at the moment, so no real choice but to kick downfield. It's a good kick as well, and will it trickle into touch? No, it won't.
Oh, the Trevor Beck for the scrum. Interesting looking at some of the stats as well. Restarts retained. South Africa 4, Wales 3. But the one that impressed me is the missed tackles. Tackles made by Wales 17. They've missed 5, and that's why they trail by 16.
Yeah, Wales can still make it to the quarterfinals, of course, as long as they keep that margin, and not certain what it is at the moment, because Scotland are in the hunt, Russia in the hunt, the USA are in the hunt for those vital, those coveted runners-up positions as well. The top teams, the pool winners go through as of right, and it's the two best runners-up that go through. Christian Phillips, he's got pace, has Cuthbert. Back inside, sucks in the South African defenders. The ball's available, it's a penalty, so a chance. And Wales need to take full advantage. Rees slips. And it's still advantage Wales, I think. It doesn't matter as long as you retain possession. Advantage over, and it's a penalty for South Africa, so it's their advantage. Kyle Brown, they've got a man over here. Wales drifting across. Sibusiso Sitole. Long striding Sibusiso Sitole spotted the gap, chose his angle, and he had the pace to outstrip the Welsh defence. And Wales are probably counting their fingers, looking at the maths at the moment. I can't work it out. But with a minute and a half remaining, Wales trail South Africa by 33-12.
Well, it's a handful of tries anyway. They can do that much counting, because that's the 5th. And Sitole, 3rd try here in Hong Kong for 2011. What a find, and he just seems to be maturing so much in every outing. That's the quality of Paul True, is bringing these players through, not exposing them too early, but when they get given their chance, well, they become veterans.
Yeah, Sibusiso Sitole returning from injury, showing no effects of that injury. With his debut in Dubai just before Christmas, the back end of November. And Paul True, well, he's seen his side score 33 points against Spain, 45 against Hong Kong, and they're out to 35 points again here against Wales. So just over a minute to go then. Final pool match for these two sides. And South Africa well on course to retain that record of never having lost to the Welsh. It came close in George early December. And a knock-on, not a deliberate knock-on by Rees Shallard. So they'll come back for the scrum. Shallard, the replacement for Rodri Davis.
Well, look at that stat there. 3 made by the Welsh. Crucial at this stage of the tournament.
Yeah, 3 doesn't sound a lot, does it? But at this stage and at this level, it certainly made the difference.
Yeah, 3 sevens to 21. That's where they've been punished.
Well done, Willie. Yeah, as you say, it could be 14-12 otherwise, couldn't it? To Delport, scoops it up. Out it goes from South Africa to the replacement, the newcomer Chocho Mbovane. See what he can do. And Paul True keeping up his plans for introducing new blood to the squad at every opportunity. And that is the newcomer Chocho Mbovane. The 18-year-old goes over for his first try in his Sevens career, and look at that, greeted by his colleagues. Yeah, you're one of us now. You've scored a try. And that takes South Africa out to 40 points for the conversion to come right at the end of this match.
Well, you can see what it means to the whole of the South African squad. But what I like about this young man is he went looking for work. He was actually out on the right wing. He sprinted 60 metres to get across to be in support. The lovely step inside. Good touch, good finish. Well done. He'll cherish this moment.
So just the formality of a conversion. But what is certain is that South Africa are through to the Cup quarterfinals as of right. Wales probably will have to wait. They tried to limit the damage, but South Africa comprehensive winners, and with a final scoreline which reads South Africa 42, Wales 12.